Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be smoking a spiral ham, and not just any spiral ham. We're going to be doing it on the Weber Kettle with the S&S slow and sear. We're going to make a smoked Chipotle ham, I guess you'd call it. I'll come up with a better name. Anyway, we're going to get this thing going. We got to get our slow and sear lit. We've got about 12 briquettes right here. We've got a couple fire starters down there. So we're going to get those lit, pile those back on top of there, and leave this thing fully open for a minute while this gets going, and then we'll be back and show you how we set this up the rest of the way. Alright guys, we've got our charcoal going over there. Get our hot water put in here. Just like so. Takes about 4 cups. Now we're going to get the rest of our charcoal put in our wood. Move this lid out of my way for a minute. Make this a little easier. I have to take a piece or two of this charcoal out off of our wood in here. Piece of wood here. Probably only need 3 of them. They're pretty good chunks. Put one here, one down here. We probably won't even get all the way down here because we're not that long of a cook with this ham. It should only take about 2.5 to 3 hours. Let me get our Earl Grey put on like so. And that's it. Oh, we got to shut our vent down. I'll show you over here. I've got this mark. That's where it needs to be to run at about between 225 and 250. So we'll put it there. We're going to put the lid on it and let it heat up. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get this ham seasoned up. I've got it here, spiral cut ham. I got some Dijon mustard. I've got my Smurf gloves on. Just, you know, should have shook that up first. Got my Smurf gloves on, you know. We're going to use a little bit of this for a binder. We don't need a lot. We're just going to rub that on there. Usually I don't use much of a binder on these, but this one seemed a little bit dry, so I thought we'd binder it up, you know. Oh, they're always yelling at me to put gloves on in the videos. You'll be happy. I got gloves on. Just for you. Alright. And I have some of this salt-free braised pig blend. Now I'm using that because it is salt-free. Because when you're cooking a ham, I'm telling you, you don't need any more salt than what's already... Oh, we didn't get that down there. Rubber. You don't need any more salt than what's already on that thing. But we're not going to go too heavy with this. It is pretty warm, but it's got some cayenne pepper and stuff in it. Just gonna about like that, and it's gonna be good to go on the smoker. Alright guys, while that ham is on the Weber, we're gonna get our glaze for the ham mixed up. So I'm gonna show you how we do that. Alright, so we have this raspberry Chipotle barbecue sauce from Blues Hog. So we're gonna put about a cup of that in. Probably use the rest of this because it was partially used. There's probably about a cup left in there, maybe a little more, but that's okay. Okay, we have some apple jelly. We're going to put about half of that in there. Maybe a little more than half, because that's what looks good. What we'll do, I'm mixing this up early, but when that ham's almost done, we'll throw that on the smoker or on the grill and let it get all melty so we can glaze our ham with it. You know what? I'm not going to use this for anything else, so I'm just dumping the whole thing in there. Okay. Our last ingredient, this is hot honey. You can buy hot honey, Mike's hot honey. This is my own hot honey that I made with my own honey because I have my own bees. So I'm just going to put about a half a cup of that in there. Give it a little spice and some sweetness. Then we'll just mix this up. Alright guys, we're at 226 degrees, which is right where we want this thing to be. We're going to go ahead, get our ham put on here. I'm just going to set it right on the grate, because otherwise I think it won't be tall enough. It might be anyway. We'll see. But we're going to be fine. Good deal. I was worried about maybe the ham would be too tall. Anyway, we're going to let this smoke on the Weber, and we'll be back to check on it probably in about an hour and see how it's going, so stick around. Alright guys, this ham's been on here about an hour. We're going to check it out, see what it looks like. We've been running at 250 degrees. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Might need to rotate it. Yeah, we're going to turn that because the other side's getting really done. Get underneath this thing without falling apart. Okay, rotate it around and let it go for probably another 45 minutes or so, and then we'll get it glazed. Alright guys, we're going to put this on our pellet grill. It's our glaze. We're going to let it get nice and happy. Get a little smoke in it before we got to glaze our ham. Alright guys, we're going to check on our ham. Looks like it's done. Get some temperature on that thing. Should be. Oh yeah. We're 120. We need to go a little bit more. We're going to glaze the outside of that and then we'll let it finish cooking. Alright guys, there's that glaze. It's been bubbling away in there. We got our brush here. Pretty runny. It'll probably thicken up after it sits a bit. Okay, we're going to let that go for about 10-15 minutes. And we'll come back and glaze it again. Alright guys, this is looking good. We're going to put one more coat of glaze on it. Alright, we're going to let that go for about 15 more minutes and then we'll be ready to eat. Alright guys, I've decided I'm going to glaze this thing one last time. Go another like 10 minutes. I'm just going to dump a whole bunch of it on there and spread it around. Pretty amazing. Alright. no, I lost my lid holder. Alright guys, it's time for this ham to come off this Weber. There it is. It's a beautiful ham. Look at that thing. Get you a close-up of it. Looks delicious. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get this sliced up. Oh, look at that, guys. It looks delicious. Let's get into that. Let's see what we got here. Honestly, that's got to be one of the very best spiral cooked hams I've ever made. And if you look at my channel, I've made a lot of different variations. It's up there in the top two. The smoke from the kettle and the charcoal, along with that Chipotle barbecue sauce and the apple. Perfect. You got to try this one. Give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.